Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Larsa Vaz. In a tragic incident, a 38-year-old line helper, Krishna Pawar, employed with the electricity department, met with a fatal accident while working on an electricity pole in Sholim on Thursday evening. The lineman was electrocuted to death, raising concerns about the safety protocols in place.
38-year-old line helper Krishna Pawar, employed with the electricity department, lost his life while working on an electricity pole in Sholim. The lineman was electrocuted, shedding light on the concerns regarding safety protocols during such tasks.
कितें सांगना जेई आहा तो हांगा आतां 4 वरां जालीं आमी ताका विचारता कितें जालें सांगता तुमकां करता न्ही सांगात ना आतां कितें कितलो गजाल आनी ताका भितर घेवन गेला तेच्या वांगडा कोण कामाक आसलो न्हू ताका भितर घेवन गेला एकच तेच्या वांगडा कितें उलयता
डिटेल कितें म्हाका सांग सुरवात कितें जाल्ली
आमकां फक्त फोन येयला की ताणें शॉक येयला म्हणून शॉक येयला आनी आजुलो ना आनी तेच्या वांगडा कोण आसलो न्हू तो शिवोले आसलो तेच्या वांगडा तेतून तो सांगता भावाक आमच्या की तो बरो आहा तुमी येयात म्हणा हांगा येवन पावताना तो एक्सपायर जाला
फोन कोणे केल्लो
फोन तो तेजें नांव नको तेच्या वांगडा कोण हे आसलो तो
तेणे तुमकां डायरेक्ट फोन केलो
हय
ओके आनी कितें सांगलें की
बरो आहा मातशें येयात शॉक येयला म्हणून सांगला
पूण हे कितल्यांक जालें
आमकां सारकी 5:15 खबर पावल्या
मागीर तुमी डायरेक्ट खंय येयले जेन्ना तुमकां फोन येयलो पळय तेन्ना खंय येयले तुमी मागीर
डायरेक्ट हांगा येयले अजून ना म्हणून सांगलें
आजिलान
हय
पूण शिवोले पयलीं
आमकां सांगूंकूच ना
पयलीं खंय
शिवोले व्हरताना आमकां शॉक येता तेंच्यांनी कोणाकूच कळोवंक ना की बाबा अशें अशें जालें म्हणून
तेंच्यांनीच शिवोले येयलो
तेंच्यांनी शिवोले येयलो आनी तेंच्यांनी आतां अजून हांगा हाडला आनी बरो आहा म्हणून हांगा येवन पावताले कितें जाला भाव म्हाजो
म्हणजे शिवोले कितें जालें हेची कल्पना तुमकां कांयच ना
कल्पना ना आमकां आनी जेईक आमी विचारले बाबा तेच्या वांगडा तो लायनमॅन आसलो तो खंय आहा ना तो येता वाटेर आहा हे कितें
ओके मागीर
वाटेर आहा म्हणून सांगता तो आनी 3:30 वरान आतां हांगा येयला ताका घेवन गेला आनी ताका घेवन भितर गेला आमी कितें चिंतपाचें हांगा आनी शॉक येयलो जाल्यार ताका वयर चडलो म्हणून सांगता तो वयरसून पडला म्हणटा जाल्यार तो लायन हेल्पर तो वयर कसो चडलो लायनमॅन कितें करतालो कितें सांगना
तो वयर सोडलेलो म्हणून सांगला
वयर चडलो म्हणून सांगला आमकां
ओके
वयरसून खाला पडला म्हणून सांगला
वयल्यान सकलो पडलो कितें वयर जेन्ना चडलो तेन्ना कितें कॉल येयलो तांकां
कोण
वयर चडलो ते लायन कितें कट तुटली ती कितें
ते आमकां कशें कळटलें साहेब तेंच्यांनी अजून स्टेटमेंटूच दिवंक ना न्हू तेच्या वांगडा कोण आसलो तो येयत ना हांगा सांगपाक आमकां कितें जालें तें आमी कशें सांगतले
माझे नाव स्वप्नील पवार त्यांचं कृष्णा पवार आता हे झालं तर ते जाऊन निवड ही 5:30 इन्सिडंट झाला आमकां तेच्या लायनमॅनान फोन केला आणि सांगला की तुमच्या मनशाक शॉक येयला ताका मातसो हॉस्पिटलान हाडला तुमी या आमच्या तांकां आनी मागीर जेन्ना येयला तेन्ना जी सगळे भायर आसले कोणूच भितर ना ताका एकल्याकूच हाडलो आनी जो लायनमॅन आसलो तो आमी ताका विचारलो तुज्या वांगडा आसलो तो खंय आसा म्हणून तेंच्यांनी सांगलें येता म्हणून आतां 4 वरां जालीं तो अजून येवंक ना आनी आतां ताका भितर हाडला डायरेक्ट पुलिसांनी आनी अजून ताका भायर हाडूंक ना आनी काय तें आमकां खबर ना ते सांगता
Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
The Vasco Police and Mormugaon STM are in a tight spot in the cylinder blast case after a family member of the deceased woman has filed a complaint of foul play in the entire incident. The forensic lab is awaiting the clearance from the police and the SDM, while pressure builds over the investigation authorities for lapses in investigation.
कितें जालें की म्हाका दिसता हो इन्सिडंट सॅटर्डे जाल्लो सॅटर्डेक आमी ऑटोप्सी करूंक शकले ना कित्याक लागून तेजी फॅमिलीची कोण येवपा जाय आशिल्ले सो ते येयले आयताराक सो आयताराक आमी केसी केल्यो हितून मातसो एक टॅक्निकल पॉयंट आसा की एक जी केस आशिल्ली ती म्हणजे ती दोन बायल मनीस आशिल्ल्यो आवय आनी चली जी चली आशिल्ली जी प्रेग्नंट आशिल्ली ती मॅरीड विदीन 7 years म्हणजे ताची इन्क्वायरी हेणी करपाची कोणी करपाची डेप्युटी कलेक्टरान करपाची सो आनी तेसा कितें तरी आशिल्लें तांचो आनी ती सगळें येता करता आसतना खूब लेट जाली म्हाका दिसता आमी पोस्टमॉर्टम कंप्लीट करता सर 7-8 सुमार जाली स्टार्ट केल्ली आमी तिनाक सो तेसा हेणी पुलिसांनी आपली बॉडी रिलीज केली पूण दुसरी जी आशिल्ली तो डेप्युटी कलेक्टरान आपल्याक इन्क्वायरी कंडक्ट करपाची आसा मेन वायल तेणी चल्यान कितें तरी तांकां कितें बरोवन दिलें कितें आपल्याक कितें हें आसा कितें ऑब्जेक्शन्स आसा म्हणून सो तिणी दवरल्या ते. सो आत्तां कितें जालां की तिणी प्रोसिजर असो की तिणी आमकां हें दिवं जाय, कितें बॉडी दी म्हणून लेटर दिवपाक जाय, कोणाक दिवपाचें तें सगळं तिणी प्रोसिजर करपा. आमी कशें आसा, तुमचें एकदां लेटर येयलें कोणाक दिवपाचें, आमी रिलीज करतले.
कोणी करूंक जाय ती डेप्युटी कलेक्टर?
डेप्युटी कलेक्टर किंवा पुलिसान, कित्याक पयलीं बॉडी पुलिसांनी प्रिजर्व करता, तांचे दोगां भितर आसा तें, आमकां कांय ना, प्रॉब्लेम ना तो. सो एकदां ती जालें म्हणटा आमी रोखडेच, आमी केन्ना हाडून, खूब लोक म्हाका आमकां तेंचे रिलेटिव्ह कॉल करताले की एक रॉंग मेसेज गेलो की दोतोरान बॉडी दवरल्या म्हणून. आमकां कांय ना, आमचे प्रोसिजर हांवें तेसत केलं, संडे नायटूच कंप्लीट केलो. इवन रिपोर्ट सुद्दां म्हाका दिसता तेसत त्या रातकडी दुसरे दिसा आमी रिलीज केले. इवन कांय क्लॅरिफिकेशन जाय आशिल्ले, स्पॉटार वचपा आशिल्ले, एसडी आमकां आपयलेले, ते म्हाका दिसता मंडेक आमी सांजचे मेरेन क्लियर केले. सो आमकां लागून ती बॉडी उरूना ते, एकदर पुलिसांनी आनी एसडीएमान तांचे भितर आमकां एक लेटर दिलें, आमी रोखडें दितात.
सो तेंच्यांनी लेटर करीत बेगीन जाल्यार तुमकां
हय हय हय, आमी रोखडें हें करना तुका. आनी इवन ती बॉडी ट्रान्सपोर्ट करपाची म्हण सांगलेली, जे प्रोसिजर करपाचो पळय तो एमाल्मी, तो आमी तेसत रेडी करून दवरलो, म्हणजे आमकां टायम लागचो ना. लेटर येयले म्हणटा आमी बॉडी दितली तेंकां रिलेटिव्ह.
ओके.
मैं दिलीप सिंह चौहान.
The death of my wife and pregnant daughter is being termed as a cylinder blast. It is not a cylinder blast. I think there is a conspiracy in the entire matter. I think this is a conspiracy by my son-in-law Anurag Rajawat and his mother. My daughter had informed her mother, my wife, that her husband was troubling her, and because of some relationship with some other girl, there were arguments. My wife had gone to pick my daughter from Goa between 3rd and 4th November. They had an argument over this. My wife was supposed to get my daughter to Morena on 18th November. They hatched a conspiracy on that day and killed my wife and my daughter and are hiding it under the garb of a cylinder blast. When my son was in Goa, he had requested the SDM to investigate the case in a proper manner. No proper inquiry has been initiated in the case till date. I am very sad as I have lost both my daughter and my wife and thought it is right to put it before the media. I request for proper investigation in the case and find the actual reasons for the deaths. Attempts should also be made to conduct an investigation through the CBI.
और इसकी सीबीआई जांच कराने की कोशिश की जाए.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
In response to public outrage, the Margao municipality commenced the cleanup of dumped garbage near the western bypass at Banaulim on Friday. The municipality took action following a dramatic incident where locals expressed anger over unsegregated waste from the Margao Municipal Council (MMC) being dumped in their village.
The situation unfolded on Thursday morning, drawing attention to the improper disposal of waste in the low-lying area designated for the construction of the western bypass. The cleanup initiative aims to address environmental concerns raised by residents and ensure the proper disposal of waste in compliance with municipal regulation. Aditya Bigre for Herald TV.
In a tragic incident, 18-year-old Swayam Vaikunt Naik, a first-year science student, allegedly took his own life at his residence in Khorli, Mapsa. Swayam was preparing for a joint entrance examination. The motive behind this tragic decision remains unclear. Swayam, described as a promising student, was found deceased by his father. Swayam allegedly left behind a note requesting that no one be held responsible for his actions. Further investigations are on.
वो एक कर्नाटक आमच्या वडांतलो आमचो राजेशाचो चेडो वैकुंठ हे ऑफिशियल नेम तेंचे आज हे सारके एक दुर्दैवी घटना घडली हांगासर आज. ती सुसायड 3:30 सुमार जेन्ना तेजो फादर ताका उलो मारपाक वयर गेलो वयर रुमान, तेन्ना तेजे भितरसून दार लॉक आसलेले आनी दुसऱ्या सायडीसून जेन्ना खिडके कडल्यान दुसरें दार ओपन आसलें थंयसून मागीर भितर वचून पळयता जाल्यार बेडाच्या पोंदार ताणें आपले प्लास्टीक घालून फूल जे रॅपिंग टेप घालून सुसायड थोडी धजा आसलेली. ते पळोवंक ना कारण कित्याक ते सो इन्वेस्टिगेशन ते पुलीस येवन गेले, इन्वेस्टिगेशन चालू आसा. नोट एक सुसायड नोट ताणें बरयल्लो भितून ती अजून हांवें जाल्यार पळोवंक ना, अजून ताणें पुलिसां कडेन हँड ओवर केला तेन्ना तेजेर बरयल्लें आसा की आपूण स्वता जबाबदार आसा कोणूच हेजेर.
Bureau Report for Herald TV. In a collaborative effort to enhance waste management infrastructure, authorities along with elected MLAs conducted an inspection of the biomethanation plant at the SGPDA South Goa Planning and Development Authority Fish Market.
Supporters brought it to my notice yesterday that there was a lot of smell coming there and foul smell coming. So I decided that we will visit the place today. I requested officers from Pollution Control Board to accompany me. They feel there is something wrong. What is wrong, we are still not sure because we have just come. So they will conduct a thorough inspection. They will proceed under the Act, and it will be our endeavour to see that this plant starts working at the shortest period. Rest assured, we will ensure that this plant starts working as per the requirements. It won't be just a namesake visit, and after I've left from here, forgotten for the next few months. We will take whatever. We will ensure that it is. He is accountable. Since he is accountable, if it is not done within a stipulated period, that period let them decide. We will take action against him under Section 5 of the Environment Protection Act. And I am telling you, my past experience has been no officer likes action under the Section 5.
Wholesaler,
it has been mentioned in the High Court.
it is a racket for yeah, चलचेत ना ते why just spend money on it? आणि 5 कोटी रुपया मोडप. Yeah, but now they have said no. Now they have revived the proposal again.
Plant चलता तो आता दिसता तो फक्त खोको. प्लांट जेन्ना चलताले तेन्ना घाण मारताली आनी लोकांचो धंदो बिंदो हांगा काबार जाता आनी इट इज पोल्युशन. अशें आसतना आनी एक प्लांट विकतो घेवपाक सरकारान चिंतला. कित्या खातीर तें कळना. बिकॉज आयदर हाजो थर्मोकॉयलूय ट्रीट जायना हातून आनी फीश वेस्टूय जायना आनी होलसेल फीश मार्केटांनी आनी एक प्लांट हाडप. कोणाक हे हफ्तो मेळटा हे प्लांट हाडपाक तो म्हाका दिसता ताजेर सारकी इन्क्वायरी जावंक जाय. कित्याक हाजे पयलीं कावन्सिलान म्हणिल्लें आहा की आमकां हे प्लांट नाकाच म्हणून आनी हे प्लांट चलत ना. इन एनी केस दीस इज अ शेम. आनी आतां हायकोर्टाचें प्रोटेक्शन घेवन की आमी बंद केलें अशें जावंक जायना तें. ताका रिऑडीट मंत्री म्हणटा ते भशेन रिऑडीट जातलो आनी ताजेर कोण एक्शन घेवंक जाय ते एक्शन घेवंक जाय.
Mohit Karangate for Herald TV.
The residents of Penem can now breathe a sigh of relief as the Blue Taxi counter, a long-awaited local service, has finally been established in Mopa. The counters will be established within the next 8 days. Over the past year, the locals faced numerous challenges, particularly after losing their land for the airport. In response to this adversity, the people of Mopa had persistently advocated for the installation of a taxi counter, a crucial step towards revitalizing their businesses.
तुम्ही कशी बरी सेवा लोकांक दितले. कित्याक इंटरनॅशनल एअरपोर्ट तुम्ही कशा रितीन तुमच्यो गाडयो क्लीन दवरतले, तुम्ही कशे युनिफॉर्मान रावतले, सगळ्यो गोष्टी हे करून योग्य तरेन कायदेशीर मार्गान तुम्ही त्यो हाताळून सगळ्यो बऱ्या पैकी सेवा दिवन जाता तितलो कस्टमर आपले कडेन कसो एट्रॅक्ट जातलो हेची काळजी तुम्ही घेवपाक जाय सगळ्यांनी. कित्याक सदांच कोण तुमच्या फाटल्यान भोंवचो ना. शेवटी फुडें सगळो हो धंदो वेवसाय फुडें चलोवप कितें करपाक हो तुमच्या हातीन आसा. तेन्ना तुमी योग्य तरेन आमी तुमकां सल्लो दिवपाक शकता पूण थंय येवन रावपाक शकना. शेवटी जें कितें करपाक जाय थंयसर वागणूक जी आहा पळय ती तुमची बरी आसपाक जाय. कस्टमरा कडेन तें सगळें तुमच्या हातीन आहा तेन्ना तें तुमी आत्मसात करून वयचें बरें.
इंटरनॅशनल एअरपोर्ट किंवा जसे आता प्रश्न येयले अनेक प्रकल्प पेडण्यान येयले आणि पेडणेकारांक आशा आसली की त्याचो बेनिफीट आमकां पेडणेकारांक जातलो पण खंय तरी त्या वेळार तशी जाय तशी त्याची फॉलोअप जावंक जाय तो जालो ना. त्याचो परिणामय आमी पळयलो. आमी वेळोवेळी आवाज उठयलो की थंयसर जो न्याय आमकां मेळपाक जाय तो मेळनासलो आनी शेवटचो भाग उरलेलो म्हणजे टॅक्सी. आणि तो एकच असो वेवसाय आसा जो गोंयकारांक कडेन आसा आनी ह्या वेवसायान तरी पेडणेकारांक खंय मेळटलें काय ना, न्याय मेळटलो काय ना हे लोकांकच न्हय तर आमचे टॅक्सी भाव आसले हेंच्याय मनान संशय आसलेलो की इतलो इग्नोरन्स जाल्लो की हितून तरी न्याय मेळटलो काय मेळचो ना अशे तरेचो प्रश्न थाकलेलो उबो. आनी अशा वेळाचेर ह्या भुरग्यांनी आपूण पयलीं आवाज भायर काडलो, आपूण पयलीं एकवट दाखयली एकीकडे जमले आणि नेटान एक आंदोलन सुरू केलें. तातूंत भितर तामणकारा सारक्या मनशान ताका बरो तेंको दिलो आनी तातूंत आमचे जे पंचायती आसले किंवा जे रिप्रेझेंटेटीव आसले, लोक आसले, इतर सामाजीक कार्यकर्ते आसले, तांच्यांनी बी ह्या सगळ्या संघटनेक आपलो तेंको दिलो आनी तेंचो सगळ्यांचो सहभाग आसा हेतून, सगळ्या पेडणेकारांचो सहभाग हेतून आसा.
Maqbool Malgimani for Herald TV.
The movie Saana, the biggest weekend of her professional life, only gets more complicated when Saana, a 20-year-old financial advisor working in Mumbai, finds out she is pregnant. Absolutely clear on her decision to terminate the pregnancy, the actual process of getting the abortion will force Saana to re-evaluate her life and delve deep if the choices she has been making have been really her own. The cast and crew spoke about their movie and importance of women empowerment. Watch.
This film, Saana, premiered in the Melbourne Film Festival and appreciated specially for its cinematography.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for being patient with us. We've had a big night last night. It was the first time the film has ever screened in India. We've been traveling the world with it, starting in Tallinn, Estonia at the Black Nights Film Festival 1 year ago. And since then have premiered and screened the film in almost every country around the world and been lauded for it and won so many prizes and showcased this amazing team. But the screening that I was most nervous for was the one in our country where our audiences, we would be screening it for them for the first time. And we all got the dream we had been wishing for in this phenomenal IFFI audience. That room was charged with love and passion, and it was so thought-provoking, and we're still buzzing from all that energy. So we're very grateful to IFFI for giving us this platform, for selecting us in the Panorama section, for nominating us in the international competition. It's a matter of tremendous honor and privilege, and really, really reflective of how inclusive IFFI is and how it champions all kinds of voices and all kinds of stories.
Absolutely.
It means the world to us.
Yes, I agree. Well, I agree with Talas, with all of what he said, and I think that I would like to repeat that thank you, IFFI. I think that when there is so much talk about creative voices being curtailed in our country, and then when we're here at IFFI with a movie like Saana, which unflinchingly looks at life, makes you walk in the shoes of Saana, played brilliantly by this young lady, Radhika, I think that it says a lot more. So I think eventually we are what we do, not what we say we will do. And we are what we make. So I don't know how many of you have not seen Saana. I won't say how many of you have seen Saana. But I think that the proof, as they say, is in the pudding. And when you see this labor of love that is, been put out there, I think the film speaks and is reflective of what we all stand for as individuals and as a whole. So I think let's not make this into a monologue. Once they finish their remarks, let's throw it open and let's have a dialogue.
I think it was the most wholesome experience of my life. I completely changed as a person and as an actor, and it's because of this creature sitting right beside me. I was, I think we chased being uncomfortable every single day because we knew that on the other side of it is growth, and that is what we did. Be it in our thought process or in a scene, we always thought that, oh, are you feeling comfortable? The only question that my director used to ask me was, are you feeling comfortable? Does it feel safe? And I was so scared to say yes to that because I knew that he would make sure or do everything in his power to push me on the other side. And I can't thank him enough for that because I healed a lot of things within me while I was discovering Saana, and it also had an impact on my personal life as well. Like the relationships that I shared with my loved ones, I could understand them better because I could understand Saana, and it's been the best experience of my life.
In a startling incident, a decomposed body was found in a well at Korzue, Aldona on Thursday. Upon receiving information, the fire services rushed to the site and successfully removed the remains and handed it over to the police. The body's state of decomposition was so severe that identifying even the gender became an arduous task at first. However, the decomposed body was later identified to be that of Rosie, alias Regina Noronas. The body has been preserved at GMC for post-mortem.
आमकां पणजी कंट्रोल रूमांतल्यान मॅसेज आयली की कोरजुयें सेंट जोरम बेकरीची एक डेड बॉडी फ्लोट जाल्या म्हणून बाय आनी हांगा हांव इमिडिएटली येयले आनी हांगा पळयलें जाल्यार पुलीस ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट आसले लोकल आसले सो आमी पळयलें जाल्यार ती फूल कंप्लीट डिकम्पोज जाल्ली बॉडी सो आमी रोप घालून कितें एक प्लास्टीक नेट घालून ताका वयर काडून हँड ओवर टू पुलिसांक दिल्ली.
आनी कितें दुसरी बॉडी आसा अशें कितें मेळ्ळा तुमकां भितर?
ना ना तशें कितें ना,
एकूच बॉडी.
एकूच बॉडी.
टोटली बॉडीची स्टेट कशी आसा? टोटली
डिकम्पोज
आयडेंटिफाय करपाक डिफिकल्ट जाता.
म्हणजे तुमकां दिसता की
ते आमी सांगूंक शकना सर.
म्हणजे ताका चड दिसतलें. खूब दिसता.
खूब दीस जाले ते.
काडपाक बीन त्रास जाले तुमकां?
काडपाक म्हणजे आमकां ती नेट घालून रोप बांदून काडपाक.
In a unique endeavor, 31-year-old Rajiv Mathur from Jharkhand is cycling across various parts of India, promoting the dual benefits of physical fitness and environmental responsibility with the motto Badlav ke liye safari. His journey isn't just a personal quest for well-being, it's a message to the youth emphasizing the essence of pursuing endeavors with genuine dedication and passion. Having initiated his journey in North India, Rajiv has now reached Raya, continuing his cycling expedition. His ambitious tour encompasses plans to venture through Karnataka and several other states in South India before heading back to his home state to Jharkhand.
नमस्ते सभी को, मैं आरजे माथुर जामताड़ा झारखंड से संपूर्ण भारत की यात्रा कर रहा हूँ बाईसाइकिल विदाउट मनी। और मेरा इस साइकिल यात्रा का एक मोटो है बदलाव के लिए सवारी। एक बेहतर दुनिया के लिए साइकिलिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है। साइकिल से हमारा जो है शरीर भी फिट रहता है, हेल्थ अच्छा रहेगा और इन्वायरमेंट में भी बहुत ज़्यादा असर नहीं होगा।
Ambalam SC took the lead with a surprise goal from Samson Fernandes in the 10th minute, catching Don Bosco off guard. While Roy Fernandez's shot deflected off defender Kevin Araujo found its way into the net, granting Ambalam a 1-0 advantage. The enthralling match was played at the Father Driston and Wellington ground in Cavalosin.
Despite Don Bosco's persistent attacks, much of the first half saw the game centered around the midfield, allowing Ambeli's defense to stand firm. While Don Bosco's Hansa Vatara and Mario Narona attempted goal-scoring opportunities, Ambeli's keeper Ivan De Silva managed to secure their attempts. However, the dynamic shifted in the second half when Don Bosco's coach Vincent Barbosa altered their strategy, resorting to long balls that unsettled Ambeli's less experienced defense. This tactical shift bore fruit as Walden De Souza received a precise pass from Cliff Pareto and maneuvered past Ambeli's rock porches to level the score 1-1 in the 20th minute. Don Bosco sustained their assault, frequently launching the ball into Ambeli's penalty area. Rishabh Karpulkar's initial shot was blocked by Galston Fernandes, but he swiftly seized the opportunity, tapping the rebound to secure a 2-1 lead for Don Bosco. Despite tailing 1-2, Ambeli struggled to mount a substantial challenge, with Samson finding himself isolated up front without any support from the team's forwards. In the 40th minute, Don Bosco extended their lead to 3-1 when Elroy Barreto skillfully struck from the left flank, finding the net, with keeper Ivan unable to intercept the ball. Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.